Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com. All right, welcome to the Cindy Cochran Show. Cindy's on the telephone right now with the guest that's going to be on. So I want to let everyone know we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, worldwide, irlonestar.com. We are going to have some of the bandmates from Love and Theft who are going to be performing at Margaritaville on the 30th. I think it's Nashville night, so it's going to be a great. I don't know if you've ever heard of these guys. I put links for the audience watching and also on the podcast where you can listen to their music because it's pretty dang good. He's going to be joining by Zoom. That's what we're working on. And Cindy is still on the phone. I don't know why she hasn't said, hey, I got to get on the show. So, and that's why here, I'm going to pull up just her on the phone so you can see her. I want to also remind you a special thanks to the Wootton Financial Group here in the Montgomery County area. He does all the financial plans for anyone at, doesn't matter really how much money you have, he'll help you out. He is, I guess he's kind of like the lighthouse. He's like the lighthouse that will help you find where to put your money for retirement, for tax preparation, all that kind of. He actually does a lot of services. It's WoottonFinancial.com. Oh, guess what happened? Cindy gave me the wrong email address. That does not surprise anybody, right?
No, nobody's surprised. Nobody's surprised. I'm sorry. Okay. No.
So there, she's still on the phone. Like I still don't understand what's going on.
Well, okay. All right.
So if you're just now tuning in with the Cindy Cochran Show, this is Dick. I'm taking over the show. We're just gonna scrap the whole thing. We're just gonna go right into audience of one episode. I hope you guys are ready for that. It's a great show. Every Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning with my buddy Andrew. We love people telling us crazy stories. You can email us at audienceofoneshow@gmail.com with your crazy stories. I love it.
It's not doing it. Okay, wait till you get the right.
Okay, I just sent it. I just sent to the new email I just got.
Yeah, you just sent it to the new email.
Because we're live on the air right now.
We're live on the air.
You know they can't hear you. Your mic's not on.
You don't have my mic.
No, why would I have your mic on?
You need to have my mic on.
No.
Because this may end up being a phone call anyway.
This is terrible.
Zoom it. I don't know why we also have the worst luck with Zoom.
It's funny, before the show started, Cindy was talking about how I used to be so mean to her. And no one really understood why I would be so mean to her ever. It's one of those constant things, knowing her for, 8+ years. And I go, I was never mean at you. I was just more of, I couldn't tell if it was a senior moment or if it was an actual, there's an issue. Because all the problems you create in my life, Cindy, I don't know if I should feel bad for it or if I should be mad about it.
As soon as he accepts this.
What I love is yesterday I go, hey, I need the email address. I need the right email address. And she texted it to me, so I was like, oh, that means it's the right email address. Guess what? It wasn't. So you're listening to the Cindy Cochran Show. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully we get to Cindy here in a second. She's still on the phone. Just get off the phone and just tell them to text it to you. Your audience is waiting for you.
Oh yeah, my audience. Because you're on.
I'm not turning your mic on until you turn off the phone. That's very rude. Yeah.
No.
But you know what? While they're still figuring this out, I do want to talk about Love and Theft going at the Margaritaville Resort in Lake Conroe, September 30th. I'm gonna put a link to buy tickets. I had the link to their whole tour, but I think a link to the actual ticket it was probably be very helpful. I don't know if you've ever been to the Margaritaville out there in Lake Conroe, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty cool. They have a lot to offer. I encourage folks to look up their deals so you can actually go see Love and Theft and stay the night because it is a resort.
Okay,
so.
He said, here, I'm going to give a phone.
Oh, okay. Now, Cindy is on the air. You were live, Cindy.
Okay. Finally, a voice of reason. Put my camera back on.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Okay.
about that. She clearly is giving me the wrong email addresses.
I'm sorry. Okay, I gave him the wrong email address. Big deal. You know, that happens, right? And then he puts it right over my face. Thanks. But I had this.
So is the ID number
This is really funny
11,
because
11 number?
today, Chuck Schumer reversed the order that it was okay to wear anything you want to in the Senate.
Yeah, it's 857.
You now have to go back. They have to go back to wearing suits. So we're going to see what Finnerman decides to do. But I'm so excited. Everybody was really happy about that. They got a big backlash on, making it, casual Friday every day in the Senate. So, and they've got some really good stuff going on there. They're doing hearings all over the place, and the government's about to shut down, and that'll give us a rest for a while. And so, see, and
Passcode is 347.
I'm not supposed to be talking politics, but while Richard's involved with Stephen, but oh man,
You need your headset, Holly. Right.
oh yeah, that's right, Holly. Did you call me? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Now I really look like a radio jock. Okay. So can he hear me, Stephen?
No, he's not. I would tell you.
Huh? Okay. You should see. He's just shaking his head at me. Okay. I'm not going to talk to him anymore. Anyway, so Peter Hoppy and his wife Anita were on yesterday, and they were telling us. They told me about got two guys that they know from Nashville that are just amazing singers, and that he wrote "Angel Eyes" and also "Whiskey on My Breath," and it is amazing. I love Angel Eyes. It's just good, and if you go to loveandtheft.com, and you can find them. There he is. Oh, Stephen. Hello. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? No.
What's up?
Hey. Oh, hi. Now, see, it's the first time we met. I've been calling him and bothering him, and but there goes. Is that your wife? Who's that?
She's gonna pick up the kids
Hi.
at school.
Hi. At school, they're out already?
She went. She's going to pick them up from school because they get out at 2:45.
Okay, that's the same as ours. When I called you the other day, I heard kids running around and having a good time. And so, how many kids do you have?
I got 10 and almost 10 and 6.
10 and 6.
Rainy Jet Barker Liles is almost 10, and then Rainy Bell Liles is 6.
So Stephen Barker Liles, and Eric's last name is what? I don't know his last name.
Gunderson, like from Fargo. Gunderson.
Gunderson. Yeah. So I think I saw it spelled out, and I'm going like, I have no idea what that may say. So Gunderson.
Yeah, it's Gunderson. It's a like a Slavic last name, and the most famous Gunderson is in the movie Fargo.
Fargo. That's where I've heard it from somewhere. But you guys together.
See, I got all my stuff already packed for my show in Houston this weekend. Right there, I got all my stuff over there.
Ah. Okay, so are you flying? Are you driving? Or
we're
what?
Flying, and then we're gonna land, and we're gonna go play some golf, and then go to dinner, and then wake up the next morning, play golf, and then go do sound check, and then play a show.
Oh, what a life! And your wife's got to go pick up the kids. That's just not right,
Well, you scheduled 2:00, so I was like, well, I guess I better do this because I guess you're gonna have to pick up the kids.
I got you out of doing that.
I hate driving a vehicle anyway, so.
See, I'm glad I got you. I'm glad I got you out of that.
One of the things I hate the most in life is driving a car.
It is.
Yeah, it's like top 3 things I hate the most in life.
So
I don't like operating a motor vehicle. Like if I like had enough money, I would literally hire a person to drive me places.
you would that would be
I
so
know it
cool.
sounds diva. It sounds
No,
diva. I will do anything for anybody. I will mow your yard. I will plant your garden. I will write you a song. I'll do. I will. I'm like, so it's not that diva because it's just something I despise.
oh
I don't know.
well.
I just never like driving a vehicle. I've never
Oh, do
liked.
you Uber everywhere? That sounds
Yeah,
awful. Do you
it's
Uber
funny because I
everywhere?
wrote a song yesterday and I Ubered to the right. It cost me $80, but it was a long ways away.
Oh
But
my
like it was
word.
worth every penny because guess what I did in the car? I did emails, I booked shows, I did, you know what I'm saying? I was
Oh, that's like
working in
so
that time.
bougie because you have like all the people in movies and stuff are they're in the back seat and their chauffeurs
Well, I'm
driving.
riding in like Ford Tauruses and things. I'm not riding in a black SUV with a security guard and a security team, you know? I mean, it's not that bougie.
Well, y'all should be because
I
that
do act
your
out.
song Angel Eyes is so good and the whiskey on my breath. And I kept thinking, what could whiskey on my breath be about except for you in a bar and, you know, drinking till all hours of the night. I mean, that's what I kept thinking that's what it's going to be about. But boy, does it have a twist that is, you know, I
Yes,
wasn't
yes.
expecting that at all. And you
Yeah,
said,
it does sound like from the name you're thinking like, oh, it's just a drinking song. Well,
right,
it's the opposite. It's the maybe you shouldn't drink so much song.
right.
All
And
right.
the bad side of that, the dark side of drinking too much. But I think that,
But not everybody. I mean, when I think, also is not. I mean, some people can drink and it doesn't negatively affect their life, but there's some people that it does. Like my bandmate, he's been sober from alcohol for 8.5 years, and this song, "Whiskey on My Breath," was a big, huge part of that for him. It helped
really,
him
oh,
get sober, and he got the tattoo on his arm from something, and so because it was affecting his home life. If
yeah,
you're drinking or any addiction that you have is
that's
affecting
amazing. But that,
is
I
affecting your
mean,
home life, then you got to stop.
if you saved one soul, that's everything with the song that you did. So imagine if it affected him that way, how many more people would be affected like that? Do you get a lot of feedback from your fans? You have 800,000 fans watching you all the
On
time.
Facebook or whatever. Yeah, um, we do, especially for Whiskey on My Breath. The thing about that song is like it affects different people different ways. It doesn't have to be about alcohol addiction. It can be about an addiction in a different way. And we do a lot of things for the troops. And we went overseas to Bahrain and Djibouti,
Wow.
Africa, and Kuwait and all that. And we had one of the troops came up to us and was like, "Hey, your song "Whiskey on My Breath," I think it saved my brother's life. He was going through. He got discharged from the military and from an injury, and has just kind of got addicted to pills and alcohol, and was going to take his own life. And someone sent him that song, and he listened to it, and he said it really affected him and made him like maybe it made him think that he like you know what yeah you know what I don't want to go out like this, like I want to make something better of myself and pull it together, and he did. And as far as we know, he's still alive. And guess what, we just got a call this week and we're going back to the
You're
same
going back to
base
the same
that we're on.
place.
We're going
That's
back to the
great.
same base. Fast forward 3 years later, we're going back to the same base, Veterans Weekend, and we're going to play for the troops in Kuwait in November this
You're
year.
going to
So
Kuwait?
yeah,
Oh
we're
my
going to Kuwait for one
word.
show. We're flying 20 hours there, play a show, fly 20 hours back. But man, golly, I mean, the troops are doing it
Well,
all
how
the time, and they're there, and so we're gonna bring. Hopefully, it'll mean something to them a little bit. It'll
sure.
bring them a little bit of sense of home and stuff. And to do stuff for the military is one of our favorite things to do.
Oh, I
And we
bet.
can't wait. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure they're so
So
appreciative too.
rewarding.
Yeah. Did Now Kuwait, how old were you whenever we Desert Storm happened? Were you
So
born yet?
Desert Storm is my generational storm, my generational war.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, let's do a selfie quick.
Oh yeah.
Selfies. So that's that I call it my generational war. Not like it's a positive thing. It's just that's the first time I ever remember being like, oh, this is what a war is. Even though
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't even really know much details about it, honestly. But
See, that's what you were. You were probably a baby.
no, I mean, I was in problem. Yeah, I was like, there was a one in the first number of my number for sure. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh yes. Yeah. I have that
So I
one
was
too.
probably between 10 and 19. I just don't really remember that much.
Well, it's probably you
But
didn't.
they did have the best camo though. Desert Storm camo is fire, isn't it?
Oh, I'm telling. I designed a shirt. I was at Time Warner doing production at Time Warner, and I was so involved in that. And I watched every bit of the footage that was coming across and what was going on. And I remember I decided to design a shirt that was showing all the different types of military that was involved in that storm or the whenever they went across there. And so I had that done, and it started selling. They started buying it, and I was so shocked. I was like, so I had a merch table out in front of of the production thing, selling these T-shirts to all of the employees, and they wore it. And it was just there was so much camaraderie about being so supportive of the military. And it wasn't like when Vietnam happened and the military came back and people were booing them and stuff like that. So sometimes I feel like the military never get the right respect and all but I know they're hungry for stuff
Yeah,
like
definitely don't, man. I mean, yeah, I totally agree with you on that. Like,
you guys
they don't get
going
hardly
over
no
there.
respect, man. It's wild. Same as like the police department, the fire department, paramedics,
Exactly.
teachers, and nurses and doctors for sure don't get enough respect. It's
Well,
bananas.
we end the show every time talking to the first responders and how all the first responders, it could be the parent is the first responder to the child. It could be the teacher that's the first responder to helping the child. So there's so many different types of first responders, but I respect all of them, and the police and the military and all those guys that are running toward the horrible stuff that's happening, and we're running away from it, and they're so brave to just give their life every day. I talk to police officers and their wives, and the wives say, I have a sign up in front that says he goes out the door because I want him to know that he's got to come home. Don't you dare not come home.
Wow. Well,
And
I
I
love
think,
that.
oh,
You know,
that's
it's wild that you just brought that up. I'm looking it up on my phone right now here. Trying to see if there was a thing. I took my kids to school this morning. My wife Jenna gets them up ready for school and all that, and I take them to school, and that's kind of our little program, you know.
yes,
Them
yes,
up, and then she wakes me up 45 minutes later. I take them to school. I come back, and then we figure it out the rest of the day. But
yes.
we were on our way to school, and maybe 90 seconds before us, this family, they're safe, praise the Lord, got in literally a car accident right in front of us. We
Oh,
literally on top of this hill, and a bunch of people pulled over. So I was like, okay, I don't feel like I need to pull over. Like all these people pulled over. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a right and go around. But me and the kids prayed for the family,
that's
even though we saw that they were okay or whatever. But like, you just never know. Like,
right,
and I've been down this road 500 times, never seen a wreck on this road ever, and it was literally at the most random spot. No idea how somebody hit somebody else there. Never seen a wreck on this road. All the times I've been going down this road for 3 years, and there it was, and the airbags deployed. The kids were okay, other than the dog.
There was a
This is
dog.
funny though, because everyone was safe. Even though there was a lot of damage, but I saw everyone outside of their cars, so I assumed they were safe. They're standing around, walking around, everyone looked fine. Well, the one of the cars had a dog in their car, and the dog. So I live like in country area,
Right.
little white dog. You just saw it run across the street after the wreck and just started darting towards the end of this field. And you see the teenage son going trying to get over the barbed wire fence and
Oh
jumps
no.
fences like chasing this dog, and this dog is 100 yards in front of him, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out what's going on, which way should we go, we're gonna get stopped here for, my kid's gonna be late to school. Okay, there's a lot, so I try to assess the situation, and this dog is just like, guess
I'm getting
what,
out of here.
out of here.
That's what
You know what? You know what? You guys, everybody seems okay. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah,
My
and you
kid-
guys go back to
so
driving school.
I'm
Oh
flipping
yeah.
out. It was the funniest. That was because I knew everyone was okay. I was able to but now
Right.
saying it out loud to you makes it even funnier because I know everyone was safe, nobody died.
Right.
Hurt. But like this dog just was like, he had his chance. He got out of the car. They all got out of the car because they were frazzled from the wreck. And this dog was like, he even crossed a 2-lane road.
Oh my word! Didn't get hit. Well, that was a comic relief. Or what happened?
Sometimes don't you feel like you just like? Do you ever have that moment in your life where you're just like, guess what? I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure
you're at
he.
a restaurant with people. You might be in the middle of dinner, and you're just like in your brain. You're like, gosh, I just want to leave right.
Yes.
Now, go home, watch my shows, play on my phone. I don't want to be in this situation.
That's right.
And that's like that. That's the fun thing about dogs. Like they don't even have to think about it or have to please anybody.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to do, especially cats. I got a cat. Let me see if I can get her here. Molly.
See, all your fans are just loving this because they've seen you in your house, and the kids, the wife went out to get the other.
Yeah, I got all this stuff for my flipping trip tomorrow. I got a little messy little stuff, and also my niece. Her name's Susie Joe. When she comes to town, we have her car seat because my kids are bigger than car seats now. So I just have it here, and I just took it out of the car, so it's just sitting in my living room.
but you're ready to be here. I mean, y'all are going to have a good time. Now, who invited y'all to go golfing, and where are you going to golf? So all your fans can be there.
At the resort has a golf course, so we're golfing with the GM of the resort.
Wow.
Josh is one of the morning show hosts from one of the Houston country, radio stations. So we're gonna golf with him.
Oh man!
Friday, and then Saturday we golf with the GM of the resort. I think of the Margaritaville stuff. And Kevin Pipel is actually the one that booked us on all these shows, and we do a lot of shows with him. And
he probably said, "Wait a minute, you guys, wait." You're going to do the Cindy Cochran Show? That y'all doing that before the show? And he's probably going, "Who's that?" So
no,
I
told him. And I was gonna golf with my friend Tim Wing, who's one of my best friends from Texas, but he's like, "Oh, I don't golf anymore. I'm too old." I'm like, dude, people are like not in their 90s golfing, and like it's fine. But he chickened out. But hopefully the Lions win tonight. It'll make him happy. But I'm gonna go to dinner with him at the resort on Friday and his family. So we'll see. But no, we're looking forward. We haven't played in Texas in like probably a couple years.
Oh, well, this is the place y'all need to play. They would everybody here would appreciate you guys. And you said you got a song for me that you're gonna sing, and I said, "You gonna do Angel Eyes or Whiskey on My Breath?" And you said. You guess.
I'll do Whiskey on My Breath, but let me see. I'll make sure I'm tuned up.
Okay. It's close enough for jazz.
I'm trying to make sure it's in tune. I don't.
It sounded good. Dead air. Margaritaville.
September 30th.
This Sunday.
I can do it.
It's Sunday. No, Sunday's the 1st, so...
30th.
Huh?
It's the 30th.
The 30th. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Great.
Uh,
I can't hear you. Stephen.
yeah, you ready? I
Yeah.
was just humming. I was
Oh,
just humming.
oh,
I'm
you.
like a big hummer. One of my favorite things is that you like hum around, you know?
I thought you'd lost, like, okay, I'm really getting into this song. Okay.
All right, I'll give you the non-Love and Theft version. This is like, so this is gonna sound pretty much. So I'll tell you. You want to hear a story about when I
Yes.
wrote?
Always love backstories. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is like a really fun story. So, excuse me. When I, so we do these things called writers retreats, right? So we go on writers trips, and the fun thing about writers retreats is you get to go somewhere really fun. Like, you like most all the writers retreats I've been on, it's like they try and make it like somewhere awesome, like
Mm-hmm.
a beach or a mountain or a resort or whatever. And what you do, so it's like it's how they can get bigger, better songwriters or get them to fill their time. And it's always definitely a Monday through Wednesday, just in case the artist or the person there, if you're touring, you're gone Thursday, Friday,
Oh,
Saturday,
that's
Sunday.
right. Yeah.
And that's why, like, when people ask me to do stuff, or like somebody wants me to come to their wedding, I'm like, well, is it on a Sunday? Because if it's on a Friday or Saturday, there's a really 90% chance I'm not gonna be able to go, right?
So let me
Because
move the wedding. Yeah.
I'm on tour. So, um, but so yeah, we do these writers retreats. Well, I had this family cabin on Kentucky Lake where we used to bow fish and all this stuff, and so we went to the family cabin and we brought Russell Dickerson, great country artist, doing great. Adam Craig, another great artist. Tyler Reeve, written a bunch of hits for like Luke
Wow. Yeah.
and all these people, and one of my dear friends. I brought Trent Tomlinson, who's pretty much, I don't know if there's a ranking system for songwriters. He's in the top 10 of anyone I've ever written with my whole life. Um, I mean, both. I mean, everybody I just named is incredible songwriters and written amazing hits. And then
And y'all
let's see.
collaborate? Y'all come together
Yeah,
and
so we
collaborate?
go there. We write songs in different groups in different rooms, and then we move to another room, and we write with different people after lunch. And then after you write, so you've written 2 songs, and it's like 7 o'clock, and then you go and then you make, we made steaks, and me and Trent were sitting me and Trent was sitting on the couch, and there, all the songwriters were kind of written a couple songs. Everyone's kind of like, yeah, cool, can't wait for tomorrow, we'll write some more songs. Well, Trent was like, man, I got another idea. And I was like, oh shoot, what is it? I'm like, whatever. And he's like, and so he started singing this song, and like, I woke up pounding head with a bottle laying in the bed. And I was like, I don't know where he's going. I didn't know where he was going with it, at first. He's like, man, it's just a song about, like, because we were literally passing around a bottle of Crown, Crown Royal. Because we'd already done our,
It's so
we justify it like we're like, well, we've already done our
sober stuff.
our 2 songs for the day. And it's like working but not working. You know what I mean? And so we're like, well, we've already. So let's start drinking profusely and we have a joint and eat some. We just ate steaks and potatoes and some. It's like, so we're like, oh, let's do that. So he had this idea, and everybody in the room. I mean, we have 7 songwriters in the room because before during the day we're split up into groups of like 3 or 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the end of the night, if you're not really writing songs, we're just hanging out in the living room, right? We're just like coming off of our steak and potatoes dinner that we grilled out. And then Trent, though, this is one of the things I love about Trent. He had this idea and he couldn't hold it in.
Mm-hmm.
He just could not, and he didn't care. So the Nashville rule, it's not like LA or New York. The Nashville rule that we all abide to most of the time is if you're in the room and you're a real songwriter, you get an even cut.
Oh
And one
my
of the things I love about
word.
Trent, yeah, one of the things I love about Trent is even though he had an incredible idea, he didn't care how many people in the room. He couldn't keep it in. He had to say it right then and there. So Whiskey on My Breath was written literally by 7 different people.
Good
And one of the
grief.
dudes was like borderline passed out in the corner in the chair, awake and asleep and awake and asleep, like for real story.
But he was going to get a cut.
And he still got an even cut, even though it was Trent's idea.
Oh.
But it's my favorite song Love and Theft has ever recorded.
Well, tell me if he came up with that part of the idea, did you, what was your contribution?
I was sitting right next to him. Oh yeah, I was sitting right next to him. When I hang out with Trent and he has an idea, I'm like his okay, Trent, he works his brains, he's so fast,
Yeah.
he's so brilliant and all that. And I know I'm a good songwriter, but I have my own way of doing it. But when Trent's writing a song, he's got his own way, and you have to kind of like manage him. I'm like writing stuff down. I'm giving him ideas. Adam Craig, Tyler Reeve, Russell Dickerson, we're all giving ideas. So like, I mean, we're on a couch, and then there's 3-4 dudes right behind us with Trent with a guitar, and we're all just like, and then somebody else grabs another guitar, and we're all just like giving ideas
Oh,
for
man.
the song, because it was happening so fast and it wasn't planned, and we thought we were done writing songs for the day, right? But when you were
Love that.
there were 6 songwriters in a house with a little whiskey involved, and maybe
Yeah, to fuel that. Oh my
whatever,
goodness.
I mean, like, you're never done writing songs. I've written songs with people at 4 a.m. still awake, right?
No,
It's like,
that's what amazes people is how do you come up with so many ideas? Like, don't you ever run out of those ideas? And that's not how it goes. And if you have 7 people interjecting and collaborating, that's
I
amazing.
think that my best ideas that I have for songs come from talking to people and hearing people talk, or somebody just saying something, and
Right.
I'm like this.
Start writing on your. Thank
You know
you.
what I mean?
lady.
I'm like, oh shoot, that's a good idea. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but I've even had songwriters I'm with at a bar say something to me or to the girl or to their friend, and they're a songwriter. Just, we're just out, and I'm just like, and if I'm really good friends with them, so here's the level. If I'm really good friends with them, I let them know that they just had a song idea in our conversation. If I'm not, I just put it in my phone and don't say a word. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I got you. I got
I'm
you.
like, you just said that? I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a great song idea. Because most of the songs have all been written, right?
Sure.
To be honest, the best songs are rewritten. Most of the songs have been written. So if somebody says something that you've never heard before,
Right.
you can go put that. Because if you think about the time of like recording and how long people have been recording music, it's been X amount of time, right? Well, there's only so many I love yous and
all done with 8 notes. That's what's amazing.
Oh, yeah, you're right, totally.
That's amazing. So we're like salivating. You've got to do Whiskey on My Breath now.
Oh, yeah.
Give us, because this is going to happen live at Margaritaville on Sunday, right?
Saturday.
See?
In Montgomery, Texas.
I said no. Well, it's the best night in the whole week to do it.
All right, let's see.
All right.
So yeah, I wanted to tell you the story because it makes the song more
Yes, I love it.
Now this song for me, I just love this song because I wrote it with some of my best friends in the world at my family cabin, on the lake. But we have so many people come to us and they're like, that song, did this for me or this for my family member or whatever.
Sure.
We've had people literally in front of me. First off, we debuted it at the Grand Ole Opry, which is cool.
Oh man.
And that's really amazing.
Yes.
song like this. And when we walked off stage, Vince Gill came up to us and was like,
What?
"Man, y'all sounded really good. That's a really good song, and I love your harmonies." And we were like,
Did Vince Gill just say that?
"Yeah, and I to meet you too, man." I mean, we've done charity golf tournaments with him and stuff like that, but like for him to see what we
right.
instead of like see what we do besides like swing a golf ball or swing a golf club, hit a golf ball. And it was like for him to say that to us, and because we've also had a lot of people like, well, it sounds too much like Go Rest High on That Mountain, and we were like, well, if Vince Gill doesn't think that, then you can literally go yourself. You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
Like, so if he doesn't care, then I don't care.
Well,
and, anyway, so I'll play it real quick. No, I'm not gonna play it quick. I'm just gonna play it.
there you go. There you go.
No, I'm just kidding. I woke up pounding head with a bottle and there was a little bit left, so I picked it up and I killed the rest. Oh, I know I'm going to heaven. I can't go with me like this. I need to pull myself together and before then. No, I ain't afraid of dying, but what scares me to death is meeting Jesus, whiskey on my breath. Well, I lost her and all my friends. I broke all but one of my Lord's sins. Yeah, but Jesus died for all my sins. And that's how I know I'm getting in. Oh, I know I'm going to heaven, but I can't go me like this. I need to pull myself together before then. No, I ain't afraid of dying, but what scares me to death is meeting Jesus, whiskey on my meeting Jesus, whiskey on my breath.
Stephen, that it was, I got to tell you, total, transparency, is that we could not hear the guitar. You did that a cappella, and it was fabulous. That's what it sounded like. No, for some reason, it wasn't picking up the guitar. You sounded fine.
Wow,
But
that's wild.
It was like you did it totally in church.
All right. Well, I hope it still sounded good on that end.
No, it did. It did.
Dang.
It
Well,
did.
I'm sorry I couldn't hear the guitar, but
No,
the guitar helped me sing in tune.
you
So,
stayed in the right key and all that. That's what's great. But you'll get to do that song on Saturday night in the Margaritaville. Isn't that the greatest name for a place, Margaritaville? You know you're going to have fun before you even get there, right? And
Yes, we do.
now y'all have never played. Have you played ever in Conroe or in Spring or Huntsville?
Montgomery or anything like. I mean, there's a chance. And we played a lot in the Houston area.
Oh, okay.
We played at Houston, the Cougars. I think it's the Cougars at their university before for like a party or something for the fraternities or sororities, and
Oh,
we
wow.
played in the area, did radio events and all that stuff. But we haven't been in that area in probably 3 years, so it'd be cool to come back. And this show is going to be intimate. It's going to be kind of very similar to this, as far as talking about the songs and
Oh,
talking
good.
about our life and people there, because I think it's there's only a certain amount of tickets even left, so it's like it's a very intimate night, kind of very songwritery, singer songwriter vibe, so it'll be really cool.
Oh man, because when Peter and Anita were here yesterday, and they were leaving, they're talking about you know, like you going to be there, and I said I don't know, I got to find out. I don't know. I've never been to Margaritaville, but I want to. I was looking at the tickets, and it's.
Well, you don't need a ticket. Just text me and I'll get you in. What are you talking about?
You'll get me in? Oh
Yeah,
man, I really feel
100%. What are you
special. I
talking
was going to
about?
say, could I
Talking about
stand
what?
outside?
Of course I'll get you in. Come on, girl.
I
You
stand
just let me
outside.
know. I'll get you plus one. Just let me know if you're gonna come for sure, and I'll have you on the list. You plus one, and we'd love to have you. And I'd love to meet you in person. I want you to meet Eric too.
Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Eric's last name,
Uh-huh.
Gunderson, will be there.
Gunderson, yeah,
Gunderson will be there.
Gunderson, yeah.
And he'll be there as well. That y'all are so cute. I love your pictures that you have. You're standing in the barn, about to fall in the door, and it was just
Yeah,
it
that's me.
looks
But
good.
I've been growing out my hair. Literally after that photo shoot, I started growing my hair out, so my hair is long.
Take off your cap. Let's see.
No,
Okay,
not,
that sounds
not
weird.
yet. I'm not.
Not-
I'm not. I'm not hair. I'm not long hair ready for.
oh, okay. Okay.
Well, check this out though. Go Lions playing tonight. Gonna smash the Packers. Let's go.
No, it will. We're trying to get the Astros up. I don't know what's happened to the Astros. They haven't done very well lately, but they won last night, so
I mean, but
everybody's going to be in a good
they've been
mood.
such a great program for so long, so it's not like it's like at least they're giving somebody else a chance a little bit.
That's true. It really does feel like we've been there, we've done that, we got the T-shirt, we got the rings, we got the what else do you want? It's gonna be fine. Well, if you'll get me in, and I'll wear a press pass, and
I'll get you in. Yeah, it's like that's a hands down, no problem, no big deal. You have my number.
I'll just
You
say,
text me and let me know for sure that you're coming that day, and it's a
yeah.
done deal.
Okay, yes, for sure, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. That's great. Maybe I'll drag Richard along. Can you see Richard? You can't see Richard, can you? Richard
I
is
talked to
the
him about it.
yeah. Richard is the owner, and he's the engineer, and
Well, if he wants to come, yeah, heck yeah. Even if you guys both want to come and bring a date, I know for a fact I can get you guys in. It'd be fun.
okay.
It's a beautiful place, and like what we're doing. It's like we're talking about the songs, and we're presenting the songs from our perspective, how we wrote them, and the story's kind of like we just said about Whiskey My Breath. And so that makes it more fun instead of
Oh,
just like playing the songs and then thank you so much, good night. You know what I mean?
no.
So I think that's the whole point.
Yeah. You just walk out.
Nashville nights,
Yeah,
you
no, no,
know.
no, no. It's an intimate thing. That's so exciting. So, if you haven't got tickets, then go ahead and start calling. Didn't want anybody to do that until I knew I was insured, got a ticket to go.
I know there's a few tickets left. I think so. That's good.
Yeah,
So
that's very good. I mean, people are gonna go crazy over you guys. So it's gonna be fun to watch that and watch all the girls act silly. The girls are just
yeah.
silly.
And you know what? It's a beautiful resort. If you guys want to
Yeah.
come go on the lazy river and swim up to the swim up pool bar with me and my friend Ricky, let me know. I'll be there after I golf at 9 a.m. 10, 11, 12, 1. I'll be at the pool at 1 o'clock if you guys want to have a shot. Okay?
Oh,
That sounds-
sure. Oh, sure. That'd be perfect to swim up to the. No. Anyway, okay. The show's over. I can't believe it. He's giving me the wind up. Like, okay,
All right.
we're
Well,
done.
hey, it worked out good. We fit everything we wanted to in the time, and I love getting to see your face and talk to you over video instead of just on the phone. So
I
that's
know,
cool.
instead of bothering you and hearing that you're answering the answer.
My
You know, when you
my
call.
boss.
Yes, when I call
Yeah.
and the football game starts, I really thought I had interrupted you and you were trying to watch the game. That first time I called you and you were saying, "Thanks a lot. I'm trying to watch this game. What do you want? What?" But anyway, I can't wait to see you and give y'all a hug. That's gonna be
I
fun.
can't wait to see you and hug you.
That's
hug your
gonna be
neck,
fun.
and, we'll take a selfie. It's gonna be so fun.
Oh, selfie! You gotta have a selfie. I gotta have a selfie. Okay. All right. Thank you, Stephen.
Let's send me a text and we'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
Okay, Saturday night.
Saturday.
Margaritaville. See ya. Thank
Bless
you.
you. Talk
Thank
to you
you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. First responders. Remember, we always say, "We love you." You just take me off there. That was it.
You're still on.
What? I'm still on the air.
I love it, Cindy. You're still on.
Well, what? I can't see it.
But he left. You say goodbye to him.
Okay, no, but I mean, I can't see. I mean, to be able to say, well, I don't know what camera I'm on. What camera? I'm on that camera? That one way over there. Okay, first responders, we love you. We respect you. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.
Every week, people ask the same two questions. Are they ready to retire? Will their savings last for their lifetimes? Hi, this is Chris Wootton with Wootton Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. We help answer these two questions and many more that people have about their uncertain financial future. We have a simple introductory client experience that allows us to get to know the client and includes a few meetings for the client to kick the tires at no charge. We provide a concise, one-page summary that helps the client get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for them. To learn more about Wootton Financial Group's process in helping their clients to a clearer financial future and to see their contact information, visit Cindy Cochran Show page on irlonestar.com/TCCS. Wootton Financial Group is a proud sponsor of the Cindy Cochran Show. Wootton Financial Group is available by phone at 936-449-5952 or visit them on the web at www.woottonfinancial.com. That's www.woottonfinancial.com.
This program is sponsored by the Wootton Financial Group. It is not the intent of Wootton Financial Group to render or offer personalized investment advice or financial planning advice through this radio program or any related website. Wootton Financial Group's participation in this program is limited to providing general information on financial matters and should not be construed as financial recommendation or investment advice. Investment advisory services are offered through Game Plan Advisors, Inc., a registered investment advisor registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and the state of Texas. Insurance services are offered through Wootton Financial Group, Inc. Game Plan Advisors and Wootton Financial Group, Inc. are affiliated through common ownership, and neither firm is affiliated with The Cindy Cochran Show. No listener should assume that any information presented and or made available on this program serves as the receipt of or a substitute for personalized individual advice from Game Plan Advisors, Wootton Financial Group, or any of their representatives.
Have a legal